everyone, Screaming Geek Media here. I am Jerry the Geek. This final video today, we're going to talk about Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2. But before we do, if you like physical media, 4Ks, Blu-rays, even DVD, some people we still buy the DVDs. Please check out my other videos on my channel. Like and subscribe, and turn your bell notifications on. So let's talk about Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2. It came out in 1987 after the big success of the controversial first one. This one stars Eric Freeman, James Newman as Elizabeth Caton, and also was directed by Lee Harry. Now the movie itself, I thought I'd seen it before, but watching it I was like I had not. God, this is a shitty movie. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking when they made this. Basically it starts out, Ricky, he's the younger brother of Billy from the first movie, and he's been he starts out and he's in a little room and seeing a psychiatrist, and basically the whole first 40 minutes is flashbacks from the first movie. So really, you don't learn anything, so you can scan through the first 40 minutes and then start watching. And then it does basically the rest. Most of the majority of the movie is flashbacks, to Ricky's childhood, after the orphanage, after the events of the first movie. It goes through and shows different events of him growing up, all the different things that happen. And then he finally escapes, and then the last part of the movie is actually not a flashback. So overall, the way it was put together, I did not enjoy it. Like I said, I think it was a shitty movie. Everybody, you hear people talk about online about the rest of the franchise, numbers 3, 4, and 5. They talk about how bad those were. I'm like, I like those. You can check out my review on those. I'd say for me, this was the worst one. This was a piece of trash in my opinion. But anyways, this Blu-ray release comes from Shout Factory. It came out in 2018. Originally filmed on 35mm. They did a really good job here, and besides it being a bad movie, Shout did a pretty decent job. There was some reduced resolution in some scenes where things looked a little out of focus and whatnot. Some color variations. Even early on in the psychiatrist was on one of the shots where right in front of you just see the colors freaking change. I'm like, what the fuck? The hell were they doing here? So I'm not sure that someone dropped the ball, but outside that, the movie does have some really good solid colors. Some good, the color, some colors pop. Some good details here and there. Like here you see that at the beginning, the psychiatrist, it's black and white, the suit. The colors are well saturated right there, stands out. And Ricky's denim shirt here, very well done. Picture doesn't do it justice. It didn't come out very good. I'm still trying to figure out how to get pictures from my TV to my computer, so I'm still doing it from my digital camera. And here we have a shot from the picnic. The girl sitting on it, and man, the colors and details are really sharp here. The color, the blanket, the food, you see the detail of the Coke can, you can read it. So very well done here. Then this last shot with Ricky, he's holding a gun to his head, and the sweater he has on, very good textures there. So yeah, other than the nitpick of some of the colors and resolutions here and there, it is a very good solid presentation. Some specs throughout, just like the first one. This is never going to see a light of day as far as any true restoration. But from what they had, with the sources they had, they did a really good job. Now for the audio on this, they gave us a DTS HE Master Audio 2.0, like the first one. Very solid audio track, well balanced across the front. There's some times where it simulates, surrounds you a little bit. Clear dialogue. So nothing to really harp about on the audio track. Like I said, they did a pretty good job here. When you're talking about low budget horror movies, and plus being sequels even makes them even lower budgets, they did a decent job. So for the packaging, A simple standard keep case. I just got mine recently, so mine didn't come with a slip cover. And you got the nice artwork on the disc. And of course, again, you got the reversible cover art, which I chose the original. I like it better. I'm a classics kind of guy. But again, I did my own custom cover artwork, so I'll be swapping it out and putting it here. And if you want to check, I just recently posted a video of my custom covers for this set, so please check that out. And for the bonus features, we have a audio commentary with director, co-writer Lee Harry and actors Eric Freeman and James Newman. Sleigh Bells Ring Again, the story of Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2, which features interviews with co-writer, director Lee Harry, actors Eric Freeman, James Newman, Elizabeth Kitten, Daryl Gulbo, probably butchered that name, Kenny McCabe, and makeup effects artist Christopher Biggs. Also, we have Garbage Days Are Here Again, a look at the film's locations. Ricky Today, a short film featuring a 2018 interview with Ricky Caldwell. I Don't Sleep, an extended interview with makeup effects artist Christopher Biggs. Another audio commentary with Lee Harry, co-writer Joseph H. Earl and James L. Newman. And a theatrical trailer. So it's got some new old stuff along with some new stuff. So hats off for Shout for, giving something new. So to wrap up, Shout did a wonderful job with this. Even though not my favorite movie of the franchise, but kind of had to add to the collection. If you've got it, you probably want the whole set. Now this one's been going in and out of stock at a Shout Factory, because since the Vestron video set came out of 3, 4, and 5, so I think that's what's made the first two in high demand right now. So you can get this on Amazon is about $35. At Shout Factory you can get it for $27.99. When I finally decided to want to get it, they had it in stock, and I waited till later that day because I wanted to see if I could get something, because he had to spend $50 for free shipping. So I waited till that evening, talked to the wife, and she was okay with it. So I went through and started looking to see what else they had so I can order something else to get the free shipping. And then I went to purchase it, and it was out of stock. So I went ahead and signed up, and after a few days got an email they're back in stock. And I don't know, I can't remember if I hesitated or something. By the time I got to the website, it was out of stock again. So finally, about a week or so later, they had them in stock again. So I finally said, I didn't wait around. I already had some other ones in my wish list. So I added to the cart, ordered another one. So I got my free shipping, got what I needed. But as of this morning, this one and the first one are both available on Shout Factory. Now, if you want to save some money, I know they do. So Shout does 2 sales per year, I think. They do one in the spring, April or May, I can't remember, and another one like in September, October. That's on October sale. So if you want to take a risk to save some money, wait for the spring sale, or if you don't want to take that. But it seems like they've been pretty good about keeping them in stock, so it might be worth saving some money by waiting. So I'll leave that up to you. But definitely, if you have any of them in a franchise, if you don't have this one, it's a really, I recommend picking it up as a really good transfer. So that pretty much does it for my look on Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2 on Blu-ray. Please check out my other videos on the channel. Like and subscribe. Turn your bell notifications on for future videos. And we'll see you soon. Geek out.